Hey guys, and a very warm welcome back to What's for Tea. So for tea tonight I'm going to be making my highly requested minced steak and macaroni cheese bake. Now I'm using minced steak in this recipe. If you pop into your butcher and ask them to run a couple of pieces of lean steak through their mincer, they usually don't mind and they should be actually quite happy to do this for you. You could also use basic ground beef if you prefer, but it's going to be much fattier and produce some oil and liquid, so you just need to make sure you drain that off before you add it to your cooked pasta. So this is what you're going to need: 450 grams, which is about half a pound of lean steak, which you then mince, 5 or 6 sliced mushrooms, a large onion chopped into chunks, 220 grams of macaroni, a standard can of cream of tomato soup, which is about 400 grams, and finally 200 grams of grated cheddar. You'll also need some oil for frying. So let's get on, go over. So the first thing you want to do is get your pasta into some boiling water. Just give it a wee stir to make sure it doesn't stick together, and just add a wee bit of salt at this stage as well if you want. Some people also add oil to stop it from sticking together, but I don't find that this does, so it's up to you. So in a different pan, guys, you just want to get some oil in the bottom and then pop your mince in and just give it a good stir round. Break it up and make sure it's browned. Now as you'll see, the pan is bone dry. Like I say, this is quite good quality steak, so it's not going to produce any sort of fatty liquid or any liquid of any type really. So you just want to keep it moving to prevent it sticking, because once it starts to brown, you know, it won't stick so much, but it's got a chance of sticking in the beginning. So once it's about halfway browned, you can just pop your onions in, guys. I think I should actually put these in a bit earlier, to be honest, because you're basically dry frying it at this stage. So I'm just going to pop the lid on for about 10 minutes to try and let the heat soften the onions up. So I'll go ahead and do that now. So this is about 10 minutes later, and that's fine for the onions. They're kind of translucent, so they're going to soften up a bit more by the time the mushrooms and things go in. So you now want to just put your mushrooms in and just gently fold them in. Try and get them covered in the mince, because that'll help them soften up. Now this is actually my mother's recipe, guys. I've never known anybody else to make this, and it sounds like such a bizarre combination of ingredients, but honestly, if you like macaroni, if you like mince and cheese, you're going to love this. Honestly, it's fabulous. So that's after about 5 minutes, and you can see the mushrooms are softening up, and that's all you're looking for really at this stage. Yep, thumbs up, Cheryl. Oh dear. Right, so you want to go back to your pasta now. So when it's fully cooked, drain it off and return it to your pan. You just want to throw your mince, your onions and your mushrooms on top. Now give this a good mix in. You want to make sure all your pasta is coated with your mince so that it's evenly distributed. I wish I'd have actually left the sound on here, because I love the sound the pasta makes when you stir it around. It's a sort of squeaky noise. I'm such a weirdo. So once you're at that stage, guys, you can just throw your tomato soup in. And again, mix, mix, mix. You want it well coated to prevent it from just sinking to the bottom. Now, if this will serve about 4 or 5 people, 4 people generously, or 5 people if you want a smaller portion, just depends how hungry you are. But again, you can adjust this to suit yourself. If it's for more people, just add some more pasta and a wee bit more soup, because you don't want it too dry. I made this once before and I added more pasta than I had soup, and it was just a bit too dry. So I recommend if you're going to add more pasta, just add some more soup. No need to add any of the other ingredients. And then once it's thoroughly combined, just go and throw your cheese on top. About half of it, I would say, or just over half, because you're going to use the other half to sprinkle over the top. Again, just give it a good mix in to make sure it's thoroughly combined. So once you've done that, guys, just transfer it to an oven-proof dish, or my trusty Pyrex dish. Go ahead and put the remainder of your grated cheese over the top. And your oven should be set to gas mark 6. And I don't have a lid for this, as I've said before, but I just put tin foil over the top and that works fine. So bake it in the oven for about 30-35 minutes. And when you take your foil off, this is your end result. Like I say guys, it does sound like a strange combination of ingredients, but honestly it is amazing. And this works really well with some cracked black pepper, or just some ordinary black pepper and a wee pinch of salt. And it's lovely. So thank you very much again guys for popping by, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now, take care.